It's Mario's greatest challenge ever. Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. Mario must conquer over 30 different levels, gathering the 6 golden coins to gain entrance to the castle where Wario awaits him. The enemies are tougher, and danger is always there. So bounce someone on the head and grab your Game Boy, because Super Mario Land 2 is waiting for you. It's Mario, and he's exploring the untamed wilds of Saris Land to rescue a new princess. Watch out for the Bun-Buns as they toss their spears. The underground chamber is tough, but Mario's a pretty tough dude. Collect a zillion coins for points, but watch out for those bony fish. Only a few more levels left. Go, Mario! Tetris 2 for your Game Boy is tougher than ever. Flashing bombs provide explosive action. It's portable puzzle power to go. Tetris 2, are you up to it?
Cool Kirby is here for your Game Boy in Kirby's Pinball Land. And you'll flip for great game action as you rack up points for your personal best. You're definitely gonna find more bounce to the ounce when you visit Kirby's Pinball Land.
Kirby's Dreamland, only for your Game Boy. This casual cruiser inhales enemies and spits them right back at you as he floats through level after level of Dreamland. Hors d'oeuvre, anyone?
Remember this arcade classic? Space Invaders returns to Nintendo Game Boy, and the action is better than ever. Clear each level as the invaders come closer and closer, ultimately destroying your protective barriers and you. Only you can stop the invasion. The Ultimate Fighter game sequel is now on your Game Boy. It's Mortal Kombat 2, and it's so realistic you can feel it. Choose from your 8 favorite martial arts masters as you battle up the tournament ladder in search of the Grand Championship. Use special moves unique to each fighter and perfect your technique with finishing moves. The hottest hoops can now be found on your Game Boy with NBA Jam. Slam and jam your way through an NBA season as you select your favorite teams and take on the best players in the league. Take advantage of coaching tips as you shoot three-pointers or drive the lane and slam it home. It's pro basketball at its best, and it's here for Game Boy NBA Jam.
Help Wario with his home improvement in Wario Land, Super Mario Land 3 for your Game Boy. As the greedy Wario, you venture through 7 different worlds and 40 unique levels, hunting treasure to buy your dream castle. It's Wario Land, Super Mario Land 3 for your Game Boy.
The arcade classic debuts on your Game Boy. It's Donkey Kong, and it's way better than ever. Challenge the same tough levels, then take it a step further and hit the big city. Kong snagged Pauline again, and you gotta get her back, dude. You gotta make it past disgusting toxic waste, snapping jaws of death, and Kong's killer kegs. Grab your Game Boy and go ape.
Call the Bomb Squad. Wario and Bomberman are exploding on your Nintendo Game Boy. It's Wario Blast, the hottest maze battle game to hit your portable powerhouse. Pick between Wario or Bomberman as you use bombs to blow up blocks and gather items that make your bombs even more explosive. 8 levels with 4 stages each will challenge your detonating skills, but watch out for the bosses. They'll blast back at you. Have a blast with Wario Blast.
The Ultimate Picture Puzzle game is new to your Game Boy. It's Mario's Picross. Use the horizontal and vertical numeric clues to fill in the squares as you attempt to solve over 150 different hidden images. Keep an eye on the clock because Mario's timing you. Too many mistakes and your game's over. Choose from 2 difficulty levels and test your puzzle-solving skills with Mario's Picross.
This is an emergency Nintendo news flash.
Let's go live to Vic Andrews, who is with a few Nintendo players who are experiencing the Super Game Boy for the first time. Vic!
Well, John, this story is breaking fast. When I first arrived here on the scene, I hadn't even seen the Super Game Boy accessory, but I quickly learned how easy this revolutionary product is to use. Let's take a look. You see, it's really quite simple. Take one of your Game Boy game packs, and that's easy because there's over 350 different titles. Then you insert that into the Super Game Boy cartridge. That looks like a Super NES game pack, but with special adapter electronics inside. You put the Super Game Boy accessory directly into the Super NES system, like so, and you play your awesome Game Boy games in color on your TV. You can choose from pre-programmed colors which the computer chooses, or you can customize your own colors using the color palette. Now that you've colored the game screen the way you wanted, you can choose from 9 different border frames which surround the game screen. The borders even animate.
I love the borders because they're all animated. Super Game Boy!
Great colors.
The borders are cool. Border mania.
Now I got a ton of games I can play on my Super Nintendo.
Well, see, what's cool about the Super Game Boy is that you are the designer. You have total control over how your game looks. And yes, it is very easy to use.
This emergency Nintendo news flash was brought to you by Super Game Boy from Nintendo.
Check out what's new for the Nintendo Super NES. Return to the galactic battles of Star Fox in the amazing new interplanetary sequel, Star Fox 2. The Star Fox team returns with a few new members as they morph their R-Wing fighters into planetary walkers for furious ground battles against the evil Andross. Second-generation Super FX Squared chip technology creates this awesome polygon animation. Step into the FX Squared chip 3D environment in FX Fighter. With smooth moves and killer game control, this advanced polygon game uses motion capture technology to create incredible graphics. Once you play it, you'll be hooked. It's FX Fighter, and it's only for the Super NES. Strap into the pilot seat of Comanche and experience the amazing realism of total control. 1 or 2 players enter combat into 30 different battle scenarios with smooth, fluid play control in this FX Squared chip game, Comanche for the Super NES. If you're into Tetris and Dr. Mario, you're gonna love Bust a Move. Multicolored bubbles drop from the top of the screen. Your job is to use your trusty bubble gun to connect 3 or more so they can break away. Go it alone or challenge a friend in 2-player simultaneous mode. Use the password feature to access levels and bust a move. Look what's coming to Game Boy. Kirby's back in a sequel to the mega hit original, It's Kirby's Dream Land 2. This time Kirby has the help of his friends, Kind the Fish, Coo the Owl, and of course, Rick the Hamster. Can he achieve his quest and defeat King Day-to-Day? Now the 3D feel of the Super NES is available on your Game Boy. Check out Donkey Kong Land. Our heroes Donkey and Diddy Kong face new enemies and exciting adventures as they journey through the jungles in search of their stolen banana hoard. Look for their crazy animal friends like Rambi Rhino. Donkey Kong Land uses the same ACM technology as Donkey Kong Country. On the heels of one of the top box office hits of all time, it's The Lion King, now on Game Boy. You are Simba the Lion attempting to save Pride Rock from the hyenas and your evil Uncle Scar. But hey, you're just a cub, so you get to play around with the other jungle animals too. Can you conquer all the exciting levels of The Lion King?
Top secret new product from Nintendo. Yes. Top secret new product from Nintendo. Yes. Top secret new product from Nintendo. Yes. What's the only source for the inside scoop on Smash titles like Donkey Kong Country? Nintendo Power Magazines! This monthly mag features classified information and Counselor's Corner filled with tips on how to beat your favorite games. There's Pack Watch with a look at upcoming games, and there's also Power Players Arena where you, the reader, send in your techniques and high scores. And for detailed coverage of specific titles, get a hold of Nintendo Power Players Guides.
Josh talking to skaters, take 3.
Nintendo TV. Hey guys, how you doing?
Good, great.
Hey, so we're here at the boarding farm. What do you like about boarding?
Boarding's the most advanced sport around nowadays.
When you're not skateboarding, you're doing what?
Playing Nintendo, baby.
Here with Sid Vicious and the rest of the Violent Femmes. I'm Chris. What's the best system out there?
Nintendo!
Mike and Chris, you play Nintendo?
Absolutely.
Have you ever played the NBA Jam?
I have.
You have?
Anything that has to do with sports.
Do your parents play?
My mom plays all the time.
What does your mom play?
Mainly like Wario Blast and stuff, and Zelda.
When you play, what do you play?
Tetris.
Tetris?
Tetris.
The Tetris game, it's kind of painful. It goes right into your shoulder. Hi, Josh Wolf here, and guess what? It's hardware time. Now let's talk about the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, or Super NES. Because if you don't already have one, you're gonna want one. Why? Because it's true 16-bit with killer graphics due to custom CPU and PPU chips that allow multiple layering for depth in gameplay. Nintendo's proprietary, real-time, Mode 7 scaling and rotation creates incredible wraparound tracking action. And the best thing is, you don't have to buy any additional hardware to do it. That's because the Super NES is capable of doing this amazing stuff all by itself. So wait, there's more. Exhibit DK, please. You're looking at Donkey Kong Country for your Super NES. Donkey Kong and his buddy Diddy are searching for their stolen banana hoard through bunches of amazing levels. Look at these graphics. This is the Super NES, folks. No adapters needed. DK Country is a 32 meg game fully rendered on high-end computer workstations. The same kind used to create the funky stuff in Terminator 2 and Jurassic Park. It's high-tech computer video stuff! That was kind of neat, huh? It's soon to be the hottest selling game pack of all time, and it's included in the Super NES Donkey Kong set. You get the Super NES, one controller, and Donkey Kong Country. Okay, so you're on the move, gotta head out, hit the high road, places to go, people to see, but you wanna take Nintendo with you. Game Boy! It's portable power and only half the calories. Tons of cool games. There's the Game Boy Tetris set, the Cadillac of portable power. Comes with batteries, stereo headphones, Tetris game pack, and Game Link cable so you can hook up with a friend. Bada bing, you're all set. Or, how about the Game Boy Basic set? You get the Game Boy and batteries, and you buy the game of your choice. Then there's the way cool new Play It Loud series Game Boys. Intense new looks for the world's numero uno portable entertainment system. Check it out. Red, yellow, black, green, clear. Oh, there it is. Clear. Game Boy Play It Loud series comes with a carry case and batteries. Game Boy Play It Loud series. What color is yours? Nintendo's got a new piece of hardware coming that will blow you away. I'm talking kaboom! As my buddy Regis would say, it's out of control! It's called Virtual Boy, and it's the first system to deliver true 3D graphics and 32-bit fast action, and it's portable. Virtual Boy is so cool you have to experience it. You can't even see the gameplay on a TV, because TV is only two-dimensional. It's an immersive experience. Now, I was at Nintendo and got a chance to see Virtual Boy in action for the first time. Check it out. Josh Wolf here, once again chasing around Nintendo of America in Redmond, Washington, trying to find out some information on the top secret new product from Nintendo. Hey, it's Don James. Hey, they tell me he's the one who knows. Don James. They tell me you're the one who knows. Is that right?
Knows what?
Hey, don't pull my leg here, Don. I hear you got a brand spanking new game that is just way cool. And not only is it way cool, it's something nobody's ever seen before. Nobody has anything even close to it. Is that right?
Who told you that?
So it exists.
Yeah, it exists.
And it's truly groundbreaking?
Oh, it's very groundbreaking. More than anything in the last 5 years.
How so?
It's in 3D, pal.
What's his name?
We call it Virtual Boy.
Virtual Boy.
Virtual because you enter into a virtual 3D environment.
Okay, and boy?
To play off the good name of the Game Boy system.
That's smart thinking. How do you play Virtual Boy?
You move around in a surrealistic virtual 3D world with full depth perception and stereo sound.
So I'm actually playing in 3D.
You look into it, depth perception, and it fills your vision.
Am I playing games on it?
Surround you. It has interchangeable game cartridges.
Of course. It's from Nintendo.
It has a totally unique controller, and it's portable.
It's portable?
Battery operated.
Wow.
It's the first portable 32-bit system to ever hit the market.
Wow, you guys, you did it. So when are the other guys coming out with theirs? About a month or so, or what?
No way. Not on any PC, not on any other game platform. The technology is exclusive to Nintendo for home entertainment.
Exclusive. So tell me about the technology here.
Okay. It's a scan linear array with 2 LED emitters that go through a focusing lens onto an oscillating mirror that reflects the image into your eyes. The basic hardware is a 32-bit RISC CPU with a custom IC for both image processing and sound. The display is 384 by 224, and the dots are sent without rasters in 4 shades.
LEDs, scanning mirrors. Don, tell me what it looks like.
Super sharp red characters that float like holograms in space.
Can I see it? Can I see it now?
Do you think you are truly ready, Grasshopper?
I do not know, Master. Are you gonna have to kill me?
Walk this way.
Like a laser show.
It is so awesome. It's all red.
It's floating right there.
It is power.
Come on, what's the lash?
It lives.
What is it like? Yes. Okay, so you go to play your Nintendo or Game Boy and, it's not working right. Highly unlikely, but it could happen, so what do? You power swap. If your NES, Game Boy, or Super NES is under warranty and ever malfunctions, just swap it on the spot for a like-new, remanufactured unit at one of over 270 Nintendo-authorized repair centers. If it's out of warranty, you can still power swap it for a nominal charge. For locations where you can power swap, call 1-800-255-3700. The number again is 1-800-255-3700.
Donkey Kong is back in this awesome 3D adventure. It's Donkey Kong Country. 32 megs of power deliver the most incredible graphics and sound to hit your Super NES. It's the first video game ever to be completely rendered on SGI supercomputers. You've never seen graphics like these before.
Nintendo's Donkey Kong and his new sidekick Diddy Kong must track down their stolen banana hoard through more than 100 unique levels, including secret and bonus levels. With their quick moves and amazing aerial acrobatics, our monkey duo traverses wild jungles with detail never seen before, and a few wild but helpful animal mounts. Battery-backed memory saves your progress in this astounding advanced game. It's Donkey Kong Country, and only Nintendo's got it.
Experience explosive puzzle action as you pursue the Dream Fountain Cup in Kirby's Avalanche. You control Kirby against his arch-enemies in this fast-paced puzzle game of blobs and boulders. Stack the blobs by color, then watch them melt together and explode. By strategically placing the blobs, you can unleash a massive avalanche of boulders to cascade down upon your opponent in 2-player mode. 16 levels and 4 different difficulty settings provide high-speed, high-pressure competition in Kirby's Avalanche. Those high-flying egomaniacs are back, and they're jamming better than ever. It's NBA Jam Tournament Edition. Pick from all 27 NBA teams and over 80 of your favorite NBA stars as you slam and jam your way through the season. Play up to 4 players at once with the optional adapter and substitute fresh players into the game between quarters. There's even a rookie team featuring the hottest new players in the league. It's game time with NBA Jam Tournament Edition. Kirby's back in a 3D mini golf adventure. It's Kirby's Dream Course, so get ready to tee off. King Dedede has stolen Dreamland stars, and Kirby has to get them back by traveling through 8 different golf obstacle courses, using 10 different power-ups to battle his enemies. There's the Eerie UFO, the Twirling Tornado, the Needle Power-Up, and many more. Outrageous hazards and warp zones keep the surprises coming, and when all but the last enemy is defeated, that enemy turns into the cup. Drop Kirby in the cup to move to the next hole in this 1 or 2 player challenge. It's Kirby's Dream Course for your Super NES. What happens when Tetris and Dr. Mario join forces? You've got the hottest new puzzle games for your Super NES. 2 great classics in one game pack with a variety of different possibilities, including a mixed match where either one of 2 players battle against the clock playing both games. It's a plethora of puzzles with Tetris and Dr. Mario for your Super NES. The Power Rangers are morphing onto your Super NES, and the action is wilder than ever. The evil Rita is out to destroy the world, and it's up to the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers to stop her. Pick your favorite Ranger, from Zack to Kimberly, Trini, Billy, or Jason, as you battle Rita and her evil minions. Use the password feature through 7 different stages, and go Power Rangers on the Super NES. On the heels of one of the top box office hits of all time, it's The Lion King for your Super NES. You are Simba the lion, attempting to save Pride Rock from the hyenas and your evil Uncle Scar. Can you live up to the expectations of your father, Mufasa, and be the true king of the jungle? Relive the amazing animation of the feature film as you challenge each exciting level. Only you control the roaring action of The Lion King. Prepare for the ultimate journey with your Super NES and Final Fantasy III. This role-playing adventure tests your skill and cunning as you travel in 2 strange worlds battling unknown evil fighting machines. Choose from 14 characters and use 50 magic spells as you encounter over 300 monsters in your path. Battery backup saves your progress in this challenging 24-meg game, Final Fantasy III. Now you can revisit the classic hit video game Pitfall with this cool follow-up challenge. It's Pitfall, the Mayan adventure for your Super NES. Pitfall Harry's been kidnapped by the evil Mayan spirit Zacalua. As Harry Jr., you forge through the jungles of Central America in hopes of rescuing your father. 11 incredible action-packed stages make up your quest as you battle the jungle elements. There's even a hidden version of the original Pitfall, if you can find it. Use the Continue feature to save your progress. Good luck, Harry Jr.
Are you ready for the rowdiest hoops anywhere? Well, your Super NES is the place to be with NBA Live 95. Choose from your favorite NBA pro teams and shoot it out head-to-head against a buddy or solo versus the computer. The high-flying action features authentic NBA players and plenty of slow-motion monster slam dunks. You can even draft your own custom team made up of your top choices, then put them head-to-head against an existing team. It's cool above-the-rim action, and you control it with NBA Live 95.
The time has come. The long-awaited sequel to the arcade and Super NES hit is here. Mortal Kombat 2, with all new graphics. It's 24 megs and has 12 new fighters, unbelievable fighting action and finishing moves. Play solo against the computer or against another mortal. Discover and use new techniques like Shang Tsung's morph, the throat punch of Jax, and Kitano's super song. Prepare yourself for the ultimate fighting challenge. The tournament awaits you.
Ken Griffey Jr. presents Major League Baseball. Choose from all 28 Major League teams and 28 different home ballparks as you reel off a double play or make a diving catch. You want player options? You got them. And how about about to swing at the Home Run Derby, where you compete with Ken for the home run title. Get into the game with Griffey.
Wario's Woods is the latest in challenging puzzle games for the Super NES. Evil monsters are invading the woods. Your job is to arrange a combination of 3 monsters and bombs, either vertically, horizontally, or diagonally, making the group disappear. But keep a watch out for Wario. He's up to no good, shaking trees and closing the ceiling in on you before you can complete the level. Play against the computer or versus a friend. Try the puzzle mode where the action is really frantic. But remember, watch your back. You're in Wario's Woods. Samus is back in Super Metroid for your Super NES. As Space Bounty Hunter Samus, you use unbelievable tools to hunt the space pirates on planet Zebes, where you encounter some of the most vile enemies ever. This incredible 24-meg game pack features awesome battery backup to save your progress, multiple Super Metroid endings, and some tough alien bosses. It's up to Samus, and it's only for Nintendo.
You are Fox McCloud, leader of the Star Fox team, behind the controls of the powerful but experimental R-Wing fighter. Quick reflexes, teamwork, and a little luck are all that stand between the return to peace and a dark age of oppression for the Lilat system.
The hottest race game ever is ready to take you on. Stunt Race FX challenges you with 4 different race cars and 4 amazing levels, like speed tracks with 3 difficulty settings, battle tracks, stunt tracks with 4 crazy courses, and free tracks where you race against the clock. See you at the finish line, maybe.
Blow for blow, it's the knockout game for your Super Nintendo. It's Super Punch-Out! Pick from 3 circuits and 12 challenges like Mr. Sandman or the Mad Clown as you battle your way to the title fight. Go undefeated and face a special circuit of champions featuring 4 of the toughest boxers in the world. So grab your gloves and take a swing at Nintendo Super Punch-Out!
Pizza cake.
So you want a fast ride, huh? Then take control of the wackiest unicycle race ever to tour the world. It's Uniracers, and it's faster than a sonic boom. Pick from 16 unis, then choose a tour and a track, and you're ready to race. Against the computer or head-to-head with a friend with the split-screen view. It's Uniracers, only for Super Nintendo.
The ice is fast, and so are the players in NHL 95 for your Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Choose from all 26 NHL teams as you skate towards the Stanley Cup. Use real players or design your own. Then trade, drop, or customize their abilities to build the ultimate skating and scoring machine. There's instant replay to check out your moves and scouting reports so you know what your team's up against. It's high-speed hockey action on your Super NES. It's NHL 95. An earthworm with superpowers? You bet! It's Earthworm Jim! And with the help of an indestructible super space cyber suit, he's one fellow you don't want to open up a can of worms with. Traverse the challenging levels that make up Jim's life as this 24-meg game takes you on a wild adventure through some of the craziest corners in space. But watch out for Cycro, Earthworm Jim's nemesis, because he wants the suit back, and he'll use any and all means to turn Jim back into fish bait.
Super Street Fighter 2, the new challengers for the Super NES. The first 32-meg game for the Super NES gives you maximum street fighting power. New arenas like Hong Kong, Mexico, Jamaica, and England. New fighters with incredible new moves, like Cammy and her wicked cannon drill. T-Hawk stuns you with the Thunder Strike. Fei Long performs the Rising Dragon Kick, and DJ and the Double Dread Kick. In the tradition of Zelda, play Illusion of Gaia on your Super NES. As Tim, you are an unusual hero with special abilities and the power to transform into 2 great warriors. With the help of a few companions, including Kara, Princess of Edward Castle. Search for 6 mystic dolls. You'll need them to achieve your quest.
You played it on your Game Boy, mastered it on your NES, and now it's here for your Super NES. It's Tetris 2, and the Russian puzzle game is tougher than ever. Play solo or against a friend. And as always, you race the clock, flashing blocks and bombs. Tetris 2 for your Super NES.
With Super Mario All-Stars for the Super NES, you've got the whole Mario collection at your fingertips. These classic Super Mario Brothers games are now available in this awesome new 4-in-1 game pack. Take down the flag in Super Mario Brothers and drop the bomb in Super Mario Brothers 2. Grab a mushroom in Super Mario Brothers 3 and challenge the lost levels. All the best of classic Mario now for the Super NES.